Welcome back to the channel. I struggled with the title of this video a bit because I was like, should I name it how to make 100k daily from any part of the world, or should I name it how to make 10k dollars per month? But I figured, you know what, I'll just go with the one that is probably going to appeal to a lot of people, and whatever you see as the title of this video is what I ended up deciding. For me, what I had in mind when creating this video was how to make 100k daily. Essentially, at the end of the day, it still comes out to about 10k dollars per month, which is baseline for making money. They tell you, okay, how to make 10k a month in dollars. So if you just break down that 10k a month in dollars, it still comes out to about 100k per day. So yeah, I think we'll go with that. So I'm going to tell you about my experience as an internet marketer making 100k a day, and what I think a lot of people are doing wrong, which is stopping them from making it. How you can go ahead and do it, because I've done it for myself, and just give you a few tips and pointers that are going to help you make it possible for yourself. And I urge you, if you follow this honestly, you're going to make that mark, and you're even going to exceed it exceedingly. So let's go. The first thing I want to talk about before I even get into the tips is breaking down the numbers for you, because a lot of people might see 100k and they're like, wow, man, if I make 100k a day, my life has changed. Honestly, I know some people's life are going to change if they make 100k a day, but in the grand scheme of things, making 100k a day is not that big when you break it down. What do I mean? Making 100k a day is as simple as selling a 20k product to 5 people. If you sell a 20k product to 5 people, that's 100k. If you sell a 15k product to 7 people, you're at 100k. If you sell a 10k product to 100 people, you're at 100k. If you sell a 30k product to 4 people, that's 3 people, and one makes it 120. But if you sell to 4 people, you're at 120k. So is it something you can do? I mean, totally you can do it. It's just knowing that it's a matter of how many people you're able to sell a particular product to. If you're selling a 50k product, you just have to sell to 2 people. So before I even get into any of the tips, you have to ask yourself, if this is the amount of product that I'm selling, like this is the amount of the product I'm selling, what am I doing every day to get that number of people? I mean, people go out every day and they hawk things, people sell in the market, and they're able to make that kind of money. So for me, it all started by asking myself that, look, I have 24 hours in a day. If in 24 hours I really can't get 7 people to buy a 15k product, or get 5 people to buy a 20k product from me, like, what am I really doing with my time? So that's where that conversation started for me. So it's very doable. It's very easy once you break it down in this kind of numbers. And then expanding on the numbers thing, if I'm saying if I'm selling a 20k product and I need to get 5 people in a day, that means I'm trying to sell to 5 people. So if I reach about 5,000 people in a day, I should be able to get 5 people out of 5,000 people. That's just simple maths, right? I should be able to convince 5 people out of 5,000 people, or even 5 people out of 1,000 people, or even 5 people out of 100 people. The numbers just begin to expand like that the more you think about it. So it's just a matter of being able to get in front of those number of people, and getting those number of people I need per day. And that's it. I've made my money for the day. Alright, so let's talk about the tips. The first tip I have is focus, because I see a lot of people get into online business every day, and the biggest problem they have, is every single day they are looking for a new method. They're looking for something else that works. They're looking for whether it's one new tool that they saw, or one new software, or just one new thing, right? It's not like what they're doing right now is not working, but they just, like, people call it the shiny object syndrome. They just see something new and they're like, oh, I need to try that thing out. Oh, this person is making so much money from that, I need to do that. No, guys, if you want to make 100k per day, or if you want to make 10k a month, the first thing you need to understand is that there are a lot of ways to do it. Honestly, there's a lot of ways. If I'm going to talk off the top of my head, there's copywriting, Facebook ads, dropshipping, e-commerce. There's a lot of things that you can do to get 100k per day. You have to understand that first of all, and then you need to pick one. Out of everything, you need to pick one. That one, I assure you, it can get you to 100k per day. If you've not gotten to 100k per day with one thing, there's 2 things involved. It's either that thing you've picked is rubbish, or you are not focusing on that thing. That's what I want to tell you. It's either that thing you've picked is not good, right? Like, it's not good, like it's not going to make you money, or you are not focusing on that thing. That is or those are the only conditions, right, that you are not making 100k from that thing that you're doing right now. You're not focusing hard enough, or that thing is just not, or that thing doesn't just have like the ability to get you to 100k. But if that thing has the ability to get you to 100k and you're not going deep, forget it, you're not focused, right? So you need to focus on that thing. And that is like the first tip that you need if you're going to crush that money goal for yourself per day. You need to focus, extreme focus, cancel out every other thing. Forget about any other tool, forget about any other making money online methods, forget about any other thing. Focus on that one thing till it breaks you. Focus on it and it alone. The second thing, like I've said, is being able to go hard on that thing. I see, for example, let me just give an example with email marketing. So some people, they go into email marketing, right? You're asking, what do I mean by go hard? They're into email marketing, but then their email marketing is that they're very sluggish about the email marketing thing. Like, they've chosen email marketing as their method of either getting traffic to their product, but from the way they carry out their email marketing, you know that this person is really not ready. Like, this person is not ready to make this money. You see someone is running an email list, and then for 30 days or 40 days straight, he's still struggling to grow an email list to 1,000 people. Like, dude, like, seriously, like, what are you doing? And this is not a matter of I don't have money to run ads, or one of those other reasons that are beyond your control. It's simply because this person is not going as hard as he is. I mean, if you're going hard, you should be able to build up a 10k list in 30 days minimum. If you're sure that you're going hard, like if you say that you're going hard on this thing that you're going for, you should be able to do that. If your game plan is growing Instagram followers or growing a Facebook page, you should be able to do that in 30 days at the minimum. And I mean, like, extremely going hard on it. I mean, like, cutting out every other distraction. The reason why you're not getting to those numbers is because you still have something distracting you. If you're being honest, you have 24 hours in a day. You're either doing something else that's distracting you, or you're just not going hard enough. You're just not going hard enough. For an email list, for example, you need to be going hard on it. And this is going to tie into the next point, which is working out your numbers. So if I said, for example, an email list that needs to get to 10,000 in a 30-day period, an email list getting to 10,000 people in a 30-day period is about 300 and something per day. So let's say 330 people you need to get onto your email list per day. How much are you spending on adverts to make that possible? How much are you spending on ads? You're not spending money on ads. You're not running ads. You're just hoping that the list is going to grow. It's not going to happen. You need to be able to spend money on ads in order to grow your list. That's just how it's going to happen. All right? So that is about working hard and going hard on that particular thing that you've chosen. There's really no two ways about it. If you're ready to make 100k per day, you have to first of all be focused. You have to be focused on that goal as strongly as possible. You have to go hard on it. If other people are running an email list and you're comfortable getting 10 leads a day, say no, I'm going to get 100 leads per day, because you can do it. The next method I'm going to talk about, or the next tip that's going to help you, is finding a way to mitigate your losses. Now, I know because I said go hard, it doesn't mean like go hard and kill yourself. No, you need to have a strategy in place to make sure that even if you're not making that money, you're not losing money, right? That's the strategy I teach all my students in all my courses. Even if you don't make money, make it in such a way that you do not lose money. Using the email marketing, for example, if you're trying to build an email list to 10k in 30 days, let's say to build that email list up to 10k in 30 days is going to cost you about $500,000, or it's going to cost you maybe 300k or 400k. You need to have a method to get that money back, right? So even as you're building your list, you need to have a way of making that money back, so that you're not just building in vacuum. You're not just waiting for money to come at the end of the rainbow, but you're actually making money while you're building your list. A very simple way to do this, if you're building an email list with a funnel, is to have a product. So let's say you have a 15k product, and you notice that you need to spend 300k to build a list of 10,000 people. If you're going to be selling a 15k product to that list, all you need to do is get 20 sales, and you've covered the cost for your advert. And at the end of the day, you still have a list of 10k. So that's just an example I'm going to give you when it comes to email marketing. And this applies to literally any other thing that you're selling, right? It applies to literally every other thing that you're selling. The methods may differ. So for example, if you're selling a physical product and you have to sell, maybe like you're selling a product that costs 5k and you have to sell 20 in a day. what methods are you using? What methods are you noticing that others are using and it's working for them? How can you go hard on that? Maybe you have to be messaging people every single day. How, like, if cold outreach is your method, like, how many DMs have you entered? Like, how many of your former customers have you reached out to today? So all these are different methods that you can use to make sure that you hit that goal every single day. Now, my area of expertise is ads, and I help people be able to, hit those numbers with adverts. And that's why my examples are always going to focus more on how to spend money on adverts and get those results. And that's why I feel that everybody has an advantage on this, because probably you may not be able to sell your own products, or probably you're shy and you cannot do organic. But paid advertising is like the leveling ground, because it makes sure that everybody, so far as you have an ad account and you have a little money to run ads, like, everybody can do it, right? So paid advertising is like the leveler for everybody. Everybody has an opportunity to make it happen for them. So that's why I feel everybody can do this with paid advertising. Now, if you're selling an affiliate product, right, the same thing is going to apply to you. If you're selling an affiliate product of, let's say, 30K, and you're getting 50% commissions, that's, you're making 15K on every sale. All you need is 7 sales per day. You work in the cost of your advert, you work in how much you need to make per day, and that's how you're going to make 100K per day. All right, so that's just what I have for you in this video. Make sure that you're going very, very deep on that particular thing that you want to, that particular area that you want to make money on. If you said, okay, I need to make 100K a day, how hard are you going on it? How hard are you going on it? You have to be honest with yourself. No excuses. Throw every other method out of the window. Focus on that particular method, and you're going to come back to me at the end of 30 days and you're going to say, look, this is what I did. I was able to do it. I hit the 10K mark, and that's how I'm doing it from now on. If you enjoyed this video, you know somebody else that needs to watch it, just share the video with them. It's not going to cost you a thing. It's just a share button. Also, like the video and subscribe, because that's the only way that YouTube is going to let you know once I upload a new video. And I plan to upload more videos like this, so to make sure that you don't miss out, just like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.